Yo,
Hello.
what's up, everybody? We're finishing up some last minute sleeving.
Yeah.
We'll be right with you.
Because it turns out that like 8 or 9 of the decks that were in this pod were not sleeved, and we sat down to play them, and they just weren't sleeved. So
Yeah,
we're taking care of that now.
we'll get to that at some point, and the some point came up on us pretty quick.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna do another doubleheader tonight. So we're gonna do this is gonna be Group C and D in the tournament. 4 games in each group, and all cross-set play all the time.
That's how it's going to be.
Very exciting. It'll be the same formula, I believe, as the last.
Yeah. So it'll be like Grim Reminders versus Coda, and
Yeah, I believe this will be game 1. Oh, game 1's Woe. Maybe not.
I mean, Grim Reminders was like the...
Oh, Woe versus DT, yeah. Woe versus DT, World's Collide versus Masturbation, Vault Masters versus AOA, and then Grim Riders versus Coda. Yep. That's how it goes. That's how it's going to be. Very exciting. We're going to be playing a lot of cards that break the rules of Keyforge. I want you guys to understand that right now, okay? Some might say every single card you play in a card game breaks the rules.
Some people are prepared for this truth, and some people are not.
Some people are extremely not prepared for this truth. Okay. First is Slab Bulkhead versus Belinda. Those should be sleeved already.
Slab Bulkhead.
There's Slab and Belinda.
Slab. Alright, so all the rest of this stuff can just kind of go over here until we need it, right?
Yeah.
Get a bunch of fresh sleeves.
Okay. Slip it and slide.
Grumpus token. You got a Tide card over there?
Yeah. I do not have the Belinda Tide card, but I have a Tide card.
Wherever that is.
Wherever that could be. It could be anywhere. These are the Grim Reminders ones, I think. Yeah, okay. So sure, those are there. Okay. Whelmed Belinda. DT Tournament Champion.
Well, Belinda's good at dealing with creatures.
I do remember that about it. So it should match up pretty well with Woe, right? In theory. 2 ammonia clouds. That was Slab Bulkhead. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah.
Grand Melee. Select Preservation and GAC. Tidal Wave. Alright. I'll be right back before we start.
Okay. Endless Hordes, Grumpus. It's pretty good. Double Bumpsy. The double Mariana, double Outflank is like most of the Amber control. I guess Mercy's Amber too. Ammonia Cloud's Mercy's Amber. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, you guys excited about Sealed being back? That's cool, right? So that the way that was working, and correct me if I'm wrong, is they're going to have a sealed event at every Vault Tour. They're doing it with cash prizes, which I think most of us are not that surprised about, right? Thank you, Lord of Winter, for the Prime. 38 months. That's awesome. I'm kind of pretty fine with them doing away with cash prizes. I would rather have cool stuff than cash. And the cash wasn't really a draw for a lot of people, I think, last year, right? So I sort of the amount of money they threw at the prizes, right? It seemed obvious that was going to go away, to me at least, for this season. I'm really curious to see what they do though, because there's just so much really cool stuff you can do with Keyforge. I mean, they could generate you a deck on the spot, because the printer is really close by, right? Yeah, I think most people are cool with their prize money, right? I haven't seen that many negative opinions. Come up with cash prizes being gone, I get it. They need to make money on those tournaments, and I don't see it. They were definitely not making money with the cash prizes, right? I don't see how they could have been. But there's just so much other really cool stuff you could do with Keyforge if you don't have to lean on the cash prizes that heavy. Maybe they can fit travel costs for us into the budget. Just throwing that out there. Just maybe. I want to cut of the pie. That's all I'm saying. A small little cut, little piece, little tiny piece. Because I don't know how we make it this year if we don't get some help. Anyways, we're gonna play Keyforge tonight. Very pog. I'm pogging right now. Play cash prizes were a nice compromise pricing until they developed better prizes. Yeah. I mean, true. I think it was sort of like testing the waters kind of thing for last year. Are cash prizes worth it? Is there a return on an investment? I think the answer was probably pretty much no for them. So makes sense. Yeah. You know, maybe one day. I think sealed. I agree. I mean, I think if you had a Vault Tour that was just sealed last year, it would have had double the amount of people on average. I think 100%. Yeah, because people didn't want to go to the tournaments and lose in Archon or Alliance. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. And as someone who loves Alliance, I think you gotta put a lot of work and a lot of time into Alliance to have a deck that's competitive. And I do think you can have a competitive Alliance deck without having like the best pods in the world, but you're gonna be up against some pretty ridiculous builds, and you have to have a way to deal with them. And you might not have that in your collection. I get it. Same with Archon, really. Archon, I think it's a little easier to bust in with something that is in your collection that's pretty competitive, that you've just got a lot of reps with. But Sealed will bring in, I think, people that would never have dreamed to go to an Archon or Alliance.
We're talking about the Sealed announcement.
Yeah.
I know that like a lot of stuff would probably just get kind of clarified too, because I think there's some of the hubbub is like Sealed is sometimes you have 3 decks, sometimes you have 1 deck or whatever. People like don't necessarily have equal footing in the same Sealed tournament. Was that what the discussion that I saw?
I don't know how. To me, it was just like you can run it however you like. It's always just Sealed Alliance, or Sealed is always.
But there was like a whole bunch of different. There were a lot of different interpretations.
I think they just weren't super clear on it. Because it doesn't really make sense, right?
So
they could be a little clearer, but I assume that it's going to be like, oh, this. Well, we're playing Sealed today. You'll have 2 decks to build from, or whatever.
G-cut.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. You're first.
I'm gonna mulligan this hand, but I'll show you this first or last in Numquid.
Yeah, first or last, pretty good.
Yeah,
probably.
They're recommending stores have multi-day championships.
I'm gonna cut.
That seems kind of weird. I feel like you want your store championship to just be a day. It's like an afternoon, really.
Yeah, store championship should be like...
Should not be multi-day, because you want people to like travel down for it.
It should be a max of 8 hours.
Yeah.
It should start at 10 a.m. It should be done by like 6.
They said they weren't allowing TOs to dictate how many decks they're open for Sealed. And what are they going to do about it? Everything's up to a tournament organizer at the end of the day.
I mean, is there Sealed Winds of Exchange available for stores to purchase? Because right now I believe the answer is no. My store is not being able to restock it. Now, granted, I'm not the one in charge of that. So it could just be your garden variety incompetence.
So we're higher than store championships? Well, higher than store championships to like just Vault Tours, right? Who was first? Was I first?
It's just assumed with how the articles.
I was first, right?
Yeah, you're first.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be assuming things like that. Especially that is like not that logical, right? I'll play Can.
All right, and I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Colonel Mariana, Aha the Inconspicuous, and Chael. And it's your turn. There you go. If memory serves well, Belinda takes a while to get going.
Yeah, I don't think it does much to start. I'm gonna play Flame Gill. I'm gonna play Tidal Wave. This will raise the tide for you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play Recusal of Strand and exhaust a creature. I'll exhaust Mariana.
Okay. You wanted the Amber, I guess.
Yeah, just get the Amber. I figure if I'm gonna raise the tide, I'll do it later. Anyways. $50 for event kit plus shipping, supports 8 players for 3 tournaments. Recommended entry fee 15 a player. 3 tournaments, each tournament being 4 to 5 hours for 8 players. Can be hosted over 2 days. Huh? Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Ironix Banner. I will make a token. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not playing that yet. I'm gonna play this Ammonia Clouds first, before I damage my token unnecessarily. Then I'll play Ironix Banner. Sorry, that's the token. Mars needs Amber. And then I'll Genetic Blast the Flame Gill. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 and so you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Unfathomable again. I'll play Velucanth, another Flame Gill, and I'll play Illusions for Mars. And then this Flame Gill will fight here.
Okay.
Your turn.
Am I fine? Going back into Mars. Velucanth seems pretty good. I guess I'll say Mars. I'll play Ammonia Clouds as the damage pip. I'll do the damage to Velucanth. He's at 4. You right. Go ahead. I'll draw 1. Tell you to go.
I'll say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play Portal to raise the tide. I'm going to play Storm Surge so you don't ready cards.
Okay.
I'm gonna Reap with Velucanth and exhaust your mans. And I'll Reap with Flame Gill. Your turn. Eddie. There's a squeaker. No more squeaker. You've got this toy too. Come on.
All right. Gonna say Brobnar. Gonna play the Grand Gourd. Gonna play Fire Spitter. Gonna play Endless Hordes.
Oh god.
I'll do the damage to the Flame Gill Enforcer. And then I'll make 2 tokens and they'll fight. And it's your turn. We'll draw 3. So go ahead.
2-day thing is kind of crazy. Maybe they meant, maybe it's like, is it like a store kit that also supports a store championship?
I didn't read the announcement. I just
I didn't read it either.
Read people's reactions to it. So
yeah, really, literally the worst thing you can do. I'm gonna say.
I think I'm the most informed.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna first or last for highest power creatures.
I felt like that was pretty projected.
The first or last?
Yeah, you'd been.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna play Numquid and get Aha. I'm going to play Alms Master. I'm gonna Shifting Battlefield there, and I'll Shifting Battlefield again. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Mesmerist and Mix and Ironix Rebel and Ready. And the Mesmerist is going to capture onto the Alms Master. You're gonna capture 1 onto your Alms Master, and then Mix is gonna kill it. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. It's your turn.
See, Star Alliance. Play Kirker. Play Espion. Play Immunogenic. Researcher. Play Biome Discovery. Look at the top 2 and discard 1. And your turn. I can't imagine any stores running more than 1 day. Yeah. Unless it's like the one store in the country that has a really good Keyforge scene, like maybe.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Colonel Mariana. I'm gonna play Light Everlasting, and I'll put the Martyr of the Vault into play. I'm sorry, Colonel Mariana captured 1, and then I'll play Membership Drive. Make a token, gain 1, and it is your turn. I will draw 3D. I'll say check with 6.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna fight there. I'm going to fight the Mesmerist. I'm going to reap. No. I'm gonna fight the Grumpus. I'm gonna play this Professor. I'm gonna fight the Rebel.
The Rebel is 3 power and 1 armor.
I'm gonna fight nothing. I'll reap.
Okay.
I'll play together with a capture. Play a non-Star Alliance card. And another one. I'll play Horde Sign In and Calp. And I'm done.
All right. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Rowdy Scald. I'll play Blood of the Titans on Colonel Mariana. I'm going to Berserker Slam Calp. Then I'll play Brawl in. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7. You'll forge. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Star Alliance. And a reap. Get a Grand Alliance Council.
Okay.
Choose these. That.
So these.
Yep. I'm gonna play Stunner. I'm gonna reap with Professor. I'm gonna reap with Sign-In. I'll stun Grumpus. And I'll reap with Numquid. I'll say check with 6.
Okay. I'll forge. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Crystal Hive, a Mark II generator, Ironix Vatminder, and this Rebel's gonna kill Caring, so that you could say literally any other house, please. I'm gonna use a generator and make a Grumpus. And it's your turn. I'll draw and shuffle and draw.
I forge. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm going to honor a glory to do 3 each creature not on a flank. I'm going to Hammergram the Rebel. I'm going to Hammergram the Grumpus. I'm going to play Salvador, and I'll discard the Grand Melee. And I'll reap with this guy. Your turn. This deck really does have a board wipe every turn, huh? It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Mix. I'm gonna have the Vatminder fight the Horrid Sinon and make a token.
Isn't it 4?
It is 4/2.
Oh, it's poison, yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna Mark 2 generate. And it's your turn. I'll draw one, tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Play Kirker, and I'll select a preservation. So 3, 4, 5, 2. I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna reap. I'm gonna play Hebe the Huge, 2 damage. Play Bumpsy. I'm gonna Endless Hordes, damage to Kirker. So token. This token's gonna fight Numquid. This token's gonna fight Salvador. And then this token's gonna ready and he's got nothing to fight. And I'll reap with it. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum, fight the Grumpus, play Staunch Knight, I'll play Larry of the Lake. Your turn. I'm glad you're back with us here today, Dave, with normal eyes. Real eyes.
Alright, gonna say Brobnar, gonna play Krog, gonna play Brawlin. Bumpsy will kill Larry. It's +2 armor, right? And then Hebe will kill Salvador. And it is your turn. Now we'll draw 2. So go ahead.
Unfathomable. Play Sinon, Zealot, Calp. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Brobnar. Krog the Clumsy is gonna fight the Abyssal Zealot. Grumpus token into Horrid Sinon. Grumpus token into Staunch Knight.
Takes 1.
Yes, I believe. Actually, I could fight. I'm going to fight the Staunch Knight. Because the Sinon will die to the splash attack. Because it was at 2, and each Grumpus into the...
Play that?
it'll be at 4, or sorry, it'll be at 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going to Berserker Slam it. And then I am going to Reap. Go to 8. And I will say to go ahead. I will draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Starlands. I'll Grand Alliance Council, bumps you can live. I'll play Biome Discovery. Top 2.
Stormstrong! It is so cold here, even the bad jokes have frozen. Nice. Best news I've heard.
I'll play Triska and draw. I will play Kincan, Espeon, Reap. Your turn.
Alright, so I will Forge. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I've killed all the Sanctum creatures successfully.
Somehow.
I'm gonna Membership Drive and make a token and gain 1. I'm going to Light Everlasting and play. That's Mariana. He's going to capture. I've had these outflanks in my hand, and you've had a Sanctum creature in play for the last like half a dozen turns. Okay. I'll draw these 4 and tell you to go ahead.
Unfathomable. So I steal 1. I'm going to play Storm Surge so you don't ready cards. I'm going to Tidal Wave. So destroy a creature and each of its neighbors. And then you raise the tide. I'll play Portal and raise the tide. And then after play raise the tide during the turn, they may use a creature they control. I will Reap. And then I'll play Illusions for Sanctum.
There, you got it.
Whew! DT. I think One Bullet is very well positioned against WoW in general, but
I think I lost to the Star Alliance.
yeah, the Star Alliance was.
I think I lost to the Star Alliance and nothing else in that deck.
Well,
so
that's how it is. That's how it be. The Unfathomable is okay too.
I like if I have the removal that I started the game with in hand when you got the second key, like before you got the second key,
like
you
that's
don't
right
get the second
immediately.
key because you got the second key because of Caring. Like 100% Caring by himself got the second key for you. So. The handful of turns where I got to use creatures, I actually like.
Yeah, those are scary turns. Doctor and early Donatello.
Doctor of Blight Camp.
That's you. Early Donatello's Mastication. Alright.
For you.
Slip and slide all over the place.
Worlds collide. Oh,
That's what I'm saying, Fudge. That's what I'm saying.
excuses for
There you go.
You get the sins.
This deck's never been played. Actually, neither does Dex.
I don't think so.
Actually. A lot of new decks tonight, actually. Prediction? Get your bets out. Yeah, the stone deck. So the Star Alliance in this deck seems crazy. I guess the downside is you don't have any Amber Control in there.
If you just have a Medic Ingram with Light of the Archons on it and Kixel Stone.
Or like
And the Force Field.
Commander Chan.
Yeah. Like
Gray.
Wells.
Gray is really good.
Yeah, information.
All the creatures in there are great. That's just, it's so good. It's just all good cards.
And double stealth mode.
Yeah. The Logos and Disc are really solid too. Because you have the Oxtet. You got Poltergeist. You have EE. What do I do? What does this deck do? Has Sins. Yeah, has some Sins. Has an Orb of Wonder. That's about it. What? Okay. No, thank you.
Okay.
The value bet is no one bet on me at all. Yeah, someone should. It's worth putting a point on it. It's easy money. Also, who knows if this deck's good or not? I couldn't tell you. Alright, I'm first. I'll play Orb of Wonder.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'll play Lord Invitus and Eterome and EE on the fringes. There you go.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'll use Orb of Wonder. Look at Fangs. I just searched for a card that could deal with a creature. This is the only one in Sanctum. There was standardized testing in Logos, but I didn't have any Logos cards in my hand. Fangs. Champion. Gorgonal. Squire Alice. Lyconite.
I'm gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Eterome and kill Squire Alice. I'm gonna 3 Fates. I'm gonna Reap with EE on the fringes. I have Greater Oxtet. So I guess I'll play it. And then I'm gonna purge. I'll purge Cutthroat Research. We'll see if I live to regret that. 2 counters. Draw 3. So you got.
I'll say Logos. I'll standardized testing. Play Lithologica. For a diametric charge. I'll diametric charge. Wish I had that first. Your turn. Probably should have played the Letho first, I guess. That's 2, right? Oh, no, it's 1.
Oh, right. We're going to say Logos. I'm going to play Wall. Sorry, not Logos. Starlance. I'm going to play Walls Gray. Gray is going to show you Hologramophone.
Does that be a creature?
No, it's non-Starlance card. Gray is going to pick up Light of the Archons. And Gray is going to pick up a Force Field. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. So you got
play this. I'll play Sacrifiend. I'll Implosion those 2. I'll steal 1. I will Whale of the Danged, 3 creature with no bonus icons. The Chief. Sorry, Chief. You're a Worlds Collide creature. I'll play Pandemonium.
He'll kick. He's damaged.
Nah, yeah. Your turn. Check with 6.
Alright, I'm going to put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Hologramophone, Group Think Tank, Hapsis, Eddie. I'm going to show you, I think, Hysteria. I'll archive Hysteria. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Logos, and I'll pause Drumbolt. The Eddie. And I'm done. Check a 7. I wasn't paying attention anyway, don't worry.
Alright, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Edarome. I'm going to Poltergeist my Hologramophone. We'll ward Group Think Tank, I guess.
What was the second amber for?
Sorry. It's not Reclaimed by Nature.
Not that, yeah.
I'll Evil Eye. I'll Reap with this Edarome, who's going to kill the healthy Edarome. And I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw 3 until you get.
I'll say Dis. I'll play these 2 Waking Nightmares. And then I'll play Wrath and Greed. They're going to be +4 during your turn.
Okay.
I'll draw up to 8. Check with 9.
Okay. I'm going to say Logos. I'll Cutthroat Research. I'm going to Group Think Tank. Going to play Reassembling Automaton. Any reason to leave Wrath around? I don't think so. We'll fight Wrath. Okay, I'll say check with 10, 11. Sorry, 11. And I'll draw 2, and it's your turn.
I do a Forge.
Yeah, get a little Forge on.
I'm going to say Logos. I'll standardize testing. I'll do damage pip.
Okay, so
Exhausted. I'll hit with pause Trumbolt. Play like a bot. Your turn.
alright, so I'll Forge. I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Medic Ingram. It's going to ward herself. I'll zap the Lyco bot. Then I'll hit you with 2 stealth modes. And it's your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead. Check with 8.
Okay. Logos, I'll Reap. I'll discard Gluttony, draw. I'll discard Lethal Logica. Your turn.
Alright, I'll Forge. I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Commander Chan. I'll play Medic Ingram. I'm going to give... she'll ward herself. Commander Chan's going to pick up a Light of the Archons. And then I am going to Reap with this Medic Ingram, who's going to ward Commander Chan. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Sanctum. Salvador. Equalize. Capture.
You get to move it around after you
I
capture
can move it around if I want. I'll play Burning Glare, I'll stun. Sure. That. I'll play Free Markets, which will give me 2. And check.
Guess I'm gonna say Logos. I'll play Pocket Universe. I'll play Titan Guardian. I'll play Wormhole Tech. I will Thorium Plasmate this Zalvador. And your turn. I will draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw.
I'll forge. Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Odd Clawed, Munchling, Munchling. This Lycobot will reap. I'll discard Gateway and draw. Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say this. I'll put my archives in my hand. I am going to play an Imp Spectre and Gleeful Mayhem. I'll blast the Wormhole Tech, the Imp Spectre.
You can blast one of my guys.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay.
We're not blasted them. And then I'll blast that Salvador. And then we're gonna Hysteria. That one. Then I'm gonna play Dendrix and an Evil Eye. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3 and say it's your turn. Say check what's up.
Dis. I'll mark of Dis, Dendrix. Play Inspector, Waking Nightmare. Your turn.
I'll play Edarum. This Poltergeist. It breaks even.
Yeah. Just destroys your artifact.
Yeah, I gain an amber and then destroys this artifact. I'll discard Poltergeist. Dendrix will fight Imp Spectre.
Fair trade. I lose.
Alright.
I die. And as all shitty creatures.
Imagine I got the Kixelstone out before I did that.
Yeah, like I think that deck's actually really good. I think that deck's pretty good. This Smash deck might get a little outclassed in this tournament. Did I forge 2?
You did.
We'll see. It didn't really do anything to impress me. Or to like show potential.
You killed a bunch of problem creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool, I guess.
The Constant Master of Gauntlets Vault.
There you go. And then Demerc.
Oh, this is the Okay, this is the double Lethal Logica, double Eddie. Okay, yeah. This deck's sweet.
This is some Restaurantist stuff.
Oh, AOA Restaurantist.
Yep, AOA Restaurantist.
We got
stuff.
damage pips, and we do not have damage pips. What do we got for Restaurantist over here? Maybe you accidentally capture onto your Restaurantist on a word of returning.
Could happen.
I could also accidentally pack Sariana while you've got a Restaurantist on the table and be in some real trouble. Deck does have Orator Hissero. I don't think I'm like terrified of Restaurantist. Just depends on does it slow the deck down enough. Double Helper Bot, double Lab Work, double Wild Wormhole.
Yeah, Logos is kind of sick too. The Sanctum is there. It doesn't look terrible though.
It's got a Vault Keeper, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it stops him. And a Grave. Double Hallowed Shield looks pretty bad, but
yeah.
Potion of Invulnerability is interesting. All right.
Two.
7. All right, I'm going to start by saying Logos and playing Igor. Like, actually really sick options to choose from here. This is just the best cards. Discard Regrettable Meteor and Word of Returning. And it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to say Logos. And I'm going to play Wild Wormhole. For a Gub.
Gub.
And I'll play a Wild Wormhole. For the Grey Rider. I'll fight Igor. You don't have to. You don't. I won't.
Okay.
I won't. I'm going to play Helperbot to play Fair Game. Bloodshard Imp. I have 1.
You'll get 2.
Nice. Okay. Your turn.
All right, gonna say Saurian. Gonna play Faust and Exalt. That's Igor. Gonna play Orator Hissero. Exalt.
Ready?
And yeah, Faust is ready. Igor will fight the Gub. May as well. I'm gonna exile Igor. And then Faust is gonna fight the Grey Rider. You put a random assortment of cards onto the table last turn. Draw 2. Teddy, go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Hallowed Shield, Borden, and Vaultkeeper.
Oh, right. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Bombix. Fafalde. Rustnauer. Cephalist. And it is your turn. Draw 4. Tell you got.
Say Logos.
Oh no, I gave you an Igor.
Yeah. It's a free reap, baby. I'm just gonna reap. And then lab work. And lab work. And your turn. They're late.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Armadrone and Eddie. And Eddie is going to archive 1. And then I'm going to phase shift Pax Sariana.
Okay.
Word. Oh, he's got 2 wards on him. Alright, I'll say check with 6, and I'll tell you to go ahead and you will forward for 8. I'll draw 5.
8. Alright, I'll say dis. I'll pick up the archive. Sure. Or do I? Yeah, that's fine. I'll say this. I'll Hysteria. I'll unpack Sariana. Play Life Ward. Exhume. The Grey Rider. Fight Eddie. Play not finish with you. And I'm not shuffling anything back in. Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
I forward for 6.
Yeah.
I thought something worse was going to happen that turn. I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play a Moogling. I'm going to Fog Bank, so you can't fight next turn. I'm going to play 2 Life Webs. Rust Gnawer is going to fight the Grey Rider and kill the Life Ward. And I get 1. Can't believe he got to nibble some rust. And then Cephalist is going to kill that traitorous Igor.
That's not supposed to be there, right?
Here. It's supposed to be there. Alright. I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I will draw. What's down here? Okay. Draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play this potion. I'll play Radiant Truth to stun non-flank.
Okay.
I will play Evade. And Maruk. I'll reap. There's no fighting allowed. Your turn. Check a 7.
No.
Never mind.
And no.
Well, that would have worked.
No. Gonna say Saurian. Gonna put my archives in my hand. Gonna play City Gates. Gonna play Tricerian Legionary. Gonna ward Moogling. Gonna unstun Faust. Gonna play Zizix the Mini. Gonna Epic Poem. I guess this is Zizix. Orator Hissaro. You reaping. Fighting the helper bot. Reap. And then we're Pax Ariana-ing again.
Well, that's annoying.
These sorcery cards are wards. They look kind of like wards.
They do.
Okay. Alright, so you check with 7. Ted, you go ahead. Draw 4. This deck is cool. Thanks, Sky Jedi, for making an awesome set.
I'm gonna say logos. I'll play Rocket Boots.
Rocket Boots. It's like you could, if you had any Sanctum cards in your hand whatsoever, it's probably worth it. But
I did have one, but now that I can't fight, I think it's not worth it anymore.
Well, you can. It's just like it's like
Now that,
fight. It's
yeah.
like really bad, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's really bad. ZYX is gonna arc at the top, and then Helperbot's gonna reap. I might reap fight actually, so I'll reap 1. We'll just fight wards off Faust.
Okay.
Helperbot to the last one. I'm done.
All right, so I will forge.
Yep.
You ZYX for what? The top card or
Top
what?
card.
Top card. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Logos. Gonna play Quantum Finger Trap. Gonna put Rocket Boots on Zizix. Gonna play Help from Future Self. I forgot there was a time traveler in this deck because it was buried down here.
Yeah.
With the 2 Lethalogicals.
Holy shit. Jeez.
The Pax Ariana is like insane in this deck, I think. Right?
It's
There's so many.
ball-breaking. It's rough.
There's so many creatures that just like have to die, and you usually can't get to them. Okay. Play Timmy T. Draw 2. Play Igor. I'm combinating. I'll discard Life Web and Pax Ariana. I'll Lethal Logica for a phase. I got the Lethal Logica. I got
the packs.
I got the Lethal Logica instead of the Pax, so I wouldn't have this without it.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. But just like if you did.
Yeah, but like, what if I did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You're wording like 2 creatures. Like I don't know what you want. 3 creatures.
Yeah, but what if I did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Eddie, and we're gonna archive card. I'm gonna play Sutterkin, and then I'm gonna phase shift Ghost Hawk. Phase shift Ghost Hawk here, and then reap. Go to 7. So check with 7. Teddy, go ahead.
I can't stop you without going into a sanctum hole. So I can unlock Gateway, which is kind of cool.
It kills half my board.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do not forge my other key. Okay. This deck is cool.
That one?
Yeah, I think I'm interested to see what it does against the deck that doesn't text around on every other turn.
Or maybe if it plays a Restorantis too.
Yeah. I had Restorantis in my archive, but it wasn't. I had archived it with the ZYX guy.
Oh, just randomly.
Yeah. Restorantis earlier might have been more impactful, right? Because you would have had to like.
I'd have to
do
jump
something
through some
about it.
hoops. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of got to play whatever the most cards in my hand was. The Legos in this deck is like awesome.
It's so enabling. Is it 2 Eddies?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fantamai. Is Fantamai over here?
Probably. Ball Master's best set.
You're on what? Fatal? Fatal looks cool. Fatal is fast.
Sweet. Coda?
Yeah.
Let's go. Last one for Group C here. It's the premiere of Group C. Oh, we have a help to reach yourself time traveler once again. We have a number of time travelers in this tournament.
Came back wrong. Historian. I got a bunch of Grim Reminder stuff that you need to look through real quick. Each time you play an artifact or discard pile, game 1, play after Reap. Okay, Zavel the Archaeologist. He comes with the Forbidden Tome, right?
Oh yeah, that guy's sick.
Plus, you can like get back the Nepenthe
Seed with it, yeah.
Ravening Morphozoid. Cultural Exchange. Forbidden Tome. Each haunted player refills their hand. Okay. Came back wrong!
I have Mimicry in here. I feel like there's some potential.
I got Mimicry in here.
Okay.
So
I think there's 2 Mimicries in that deck, right? Or is it not the one?
It's got one.
It's got one. Okay.
I'll leave this out of the sleeve for the duration of this game. Grim Reminders set. The set brings a tear to my eye.
A happy tear?
Tears of joy.
Yeah. We'll see how we feel in the middle of the tournament.
Okay, so
round 1 in a tournament.
So the difference is when the game states that I hate are the ones where the opponent, you're looking at their board, and you look at that board for 3 turns and the game is over. Right. Grim Reminders is not that way from what I've experienced.
I don't know, you look at the things that they're doing every turn.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, okay, that deck is doing more powerful things than what I'm capable of, right? And that's fine, right? Because you, like, a lot of that stuff is like burst or a combo. You know, it happens once and it's over.
We'll see how we feel in the middle of the tournament. We'll see. 3.
7.
Okay.
And then I'm mulligan this. Some stuff was happening. For sure, there were some things happening with that draw.
Yeah, I think so. I do think Grim Reminder's Sealed Alliance is possibly like ridiculous.
Yeah,
Just,
you could
like,
probably.
absurd.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's like a multi-day Vault Tour event and somebody plays Sealed Alliance Grim Reminders and then takes that and plays it in Alliance and then does like really well.
Yeah.
Like right afterwards, like I wouldn't be shocked if that happened because I think Grim Reminders is crazy. I think it's working on axes.
That like Grim Reminder's Alliance decks, I don't even know what to expect. Right? Like the potential
the sky is the limit.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Are those 3 tournaments happening simultaneously, or are they doing like they did before with like Sealed being day 1 and then Arcana Alliance being day 2? I think that's what they should do. Is do sealed day 1, sealed cut for day 1, and then do the cut for sealed day 2, and then start Alliance and Arc on Saturday.
I'm gonna play Ravening Morphozoid. I'll tell you to go ahead.
So everyone can play it sealed, and then you can choose Archon or Alliance if you want to. I'll say Logos. I'll play Time Traveler. I will play Novu Archaeologist. I'll play Sloppy Lab Work. Archive a card. Discard a card. I'll discard Full Moon. I'll play Lab Work. Archive a card. Actually, archive a card. Okay, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna play Hoaxploitation, Hoaxpitality. Whatever. It's choose an enemy creature and a friendly creature till the end of the turn. The friendly creature's power is equal to the enemy's creature.
There's a lot of words to do, basically nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am going to Reap with the Ravening Morphozoid to draw a card and then discard a card. And I am going to discard Lieutenant Halasta, who's a scrap effect, stun the most powerful enemy creature, stun the Novu Archaeologist. And then I'm going to discard Permanent Record. I really wanted a Permanent Record there, but I think I have to stun Novu Archaeologist before you start doing some stupid, stupid stuff. Draw 3, tell you to go ahead.
I'm going to say Logos and pick up the Archive. I'm going to shuffle the Time Traveler in. I'm going to be playing Help of Future Self for a second. I'll play Lab Work. I'll archive a card. Actually, let's do third. I'll play Help from Future Self. Play Time Traveler. Draw 2. Play Kyo. Unstun. Check a 6.
4. Not haunted. All right, I'm going to say Starlance. I'm going to play Quartermaster Body. If I'm haunted, to capture 2. I'm going to play Pyro. Let's play Pyro, and then I'll play Cultural Exchange. So you put each card in your archives into your hand.
Very well.
And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Forge. I'll say Mars. The Battle Fleet. Show you 4.
Okay.
Draw 4. I will discard Sample Collection. I'll play Ether Spider, Vulture, Zookeeper, Megamouth. Your turn.
Five and counting. All right, so you have Battle Fleet, Sample Collection. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna say Starlance. Pyro is going to fight Ether Spider. Bati. I'm sending you to your death, buddy. I think Bati just reaps. Yeah, I got to send him to his death. Send him to his death.
Doesn't die.
Oh, yeah. Fight Ether Spider. Fight Ether Spider. I'm going to play Bad Chemistry. Stun each creature that shares a neighbor with one or more of its neighbors.
Shares a house with one or more of its neighbors?
So your whole board. It's the rare Coda board where, like, I got to do something about the creatures. All right, that's my turn. I'll draw one. Tell you to go ahead.
All right, I'll say Logos. I'll unstun.
6.
Play Sloppy Lab Work. Archive. Let's do this. And then discard Ancient Bear. And I'll play Lab Work. And archive that. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to play Tutor Benrilla. Discard up to 3 cards. Your opponent draws a card. So I'm going to discard 3. I'll discard Till the Earth. Came back wrong. Up to 3. I'll discard Till the Earth and came back wrong. Okay. And you draw. That puts me to 8. The Ravening Morphozoid is going to fight or reap. I'll reap the Ravening Morphozoid. Draw a card, then discard a card. Oh. I'll discard this Grave Pixie. I am at 9. And I'll say check with 6. Tell you to go ahead and draw 3.
Logos. Play Mother. Play Lab Work. Archive.
See, I dare you to call something out of
card. Like, give me a reason to. I'm going to use Nova Archaeologist. Let's get help from future self. Then just, yeah, we'll just reap. Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge. You draw an extra card from Mother.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say Star Alliance. So I'm going to play Hold the Line. If there are more enemy creatures than friendly, draw cards equal to the difference. So I draw 2. Play New Frontiers, and I will say Untamed. Okay, I'll play Walls and Comm Officer Palick. Comm Officer Palick is versatile, which means you can be used during any house. And then after fight, after reap, a friendly creature captures one. Unfortunately, my robots are in play. I should have sent him to his death earlier because I could have gotten him back now. And that would have stopped the key. And Pyro wouldn't be stunned, and.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so unstun. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2, and it's your turn.
Keyforge. Do I call Logos again? Probably. I'll say Logos. I'll pick up the archive. Play Wild Wormhole. Rescatera.
So you gain 1.
Nice. Shuffle Time Traveler in. Do I Archaeologist now, or do I do the help? Probably get the help self. Play Help from Future Self. Get that.
So the Help from Future Self has stopped me from mimicking.
Yeah, it seems pretty good, right? Like if you had no options on it.
Because I don't want to mimicry Help from Future Self, right?
Right.
Like
You just ruin your own.
my haunted level. Yeah. My haunted levels. This deck is not as good as my Grim Reminder deck. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's
this
not.
Is a Justin Grim Reminder's deck.
I just opened
this
a deck.
This is a Justin's Grim Reminder deck.
Literally only had 3 decks. I'll play Time Traveler. I'll draw. I will play Lab Work.
The deck has played like 14 lab works.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah. Archive. Archive. I'm gonna fight this guy and draw. And then I'll reap his mother. I'm done.
All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Survey. Enhanced. Look at the top 2. Discard 1. I guess this. Pyro is gonna fight Keo. Walls is gonna reap. Get back Pyro. I'll give the Ravening Morphozoid Pyro, and then I'm gonna reap with Body. He's gonna capture 2. And I will say check with 7. It's your turn. I'll draw 1. So you got.
I'll say Untamed. May I see your discard pile? Please. Please. Okay, security detail. Came back wrong. Time Traveler would be instantly dead.
Yeah, this deck doesn't have the removal that I think we saw in some of the other Grim Reminders. I do think Grim Reminder is pretty bad on removal,
right? I will. I guess hold on. I'm gonna play.
Show me the key charge or the key.
Key charge. Oh, there's no key charges in here. I don't think. I'll Lupo 2. I'll play Snufflegator. I'll play Flaxia. I will play Niflate. I'll play Mimicry for the capture 1 there.
Okay.
I'll Regrowth for Time Traveler. And check with 8.
If I Mimicry your Mimicry, does it play 1 from my discard pile?
No.
was one from
It's your opponent's discard pile.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a mimicry.
Oh, right. I'm gonna discard the ghost tree and scrap the top 5 cards on my deck. 5. Hey, it's that archaeologist guy. I feel like the best cards in this deck are at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard Witch of the Spore, and I'll do 3 damage to Niffle Ape. I'm gonna Mimicry.
Regrowth. Lab work.
I'll Mimicry Regrowth. Play Grave Pixie. Discard a card. Discard Historian Lee Darkin. Spooky Charge. Forge. Show up on my discard pile. Lose game.
Okay. Very goog. 2 keys though.
Perimeter alarm.
This deck's kind of cool. I wish the Mars was a little better. I kept looking at just a bunch of Martian creatures that, I mean, if I had a Martian board, it would be pretty crazy, but taking a turn to lay out the board is the problem.
I let the logo stuff live too long.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened there. The correct play was to trade the bot end. Just trade for the Novu Archaeologist.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wouldn't have had my Pyro stunned. My Pyro could have kept fighting. And when I got the Wells, he could have kept going too. So.
All right, that was Group C. Moving
Next.
on.
Yeah, I'm on Mervagig. You're on Myron.
Myron. Oh, yeah.
Mervagig does have its tie token.
Yeah, it's because I'm a responsible deck owner.
Who care about tie tokens? Man, is Grimmar's the worst set's losing to Coda? It's embarrassing. Coda creatures only have like 1 line of text. Man, Myron. Oh boy. Yeah. Myron, maybe my pick to win the tournament. Maybe my pick to win the tournament.
Bold.
That's my bold claim right now.
It's unfathomable. It's just insane,
It's so
right?
crazy, right? Like, you could beat anything. You can beat literally any deck with that unfathomable.
It's so funny because you look at the Sanctum.
It does enough. It gets the job done. I'll go first. Okay, I'll play Eddie, archive a card.
Well, right. I'll say Starlance. I'll play Ganymede Outpost. Hings and Gross. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say the logo. So I'll play Science. I'll play Think Twice. to play science.
Okay, so you get 1.
Play science.
Yes.
And then I'll play phase shift.
Okay, that gives you 2.
Then I think we'll play with the phase shift. I'll play as Mysticeti. I'll reap. Your turn.
Huh. I'm gonna say unfathomable. I'm gonna abyssal sight. Chelonia is 1. Deep water is 2. All tied up is 1. You'd have to take chains. If I take the all tied up. Would let you threaten though. All tied up goes to 6. Chelonia. Bruin goes to 9. Miliobi goes to 10. Take the Chelonia, you go 6, 7, 8. Take the Deepwater Bruin, you go 6, 7. Okay, I'll take the Gruen, I guess. And then I'm gonna Adult Swim. And then I'm gonna play Covetous Hema. And Tamodi. And it is your turn. Draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, Byron has like, I think it's like only Eddie actually for its hammer control. I'll say Untamed. I'll play World Tree. I'll play All Tied Up to get the tide. Play Chelonia, play Miliobi. I'm done.
Okay. Going to say Star Alliance. I'm gonna reap with this Explorer token. I guess I'm fine tokenizing that. I'm gonna Photon Blast. I'll capture onto Modi. I'll make a token. Actually, I'll make a token here. I'm gonna play a Future Booster. Capture here. I'm gonna Ganymede Outpost this token and archive 2.
Irons is pretty good because like the Sanctum has some, and then Tamodi's huge, right?
Tamodi's,
Hema.
I mean, like you can't forge,
Yeah,
right?
you
It doesn't
can't
matter how much amber you got. If you can't forge a key, you can't forge a key, right? So, all right, draw and Toad good.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I will BDQ for Tamodi.
Okay.
I'll play Hydro Cataloger. Then I'll play Mind Bullets. Look at hit the button. Eddie. Your turn.
All right, I'll put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Serial and Grey Rider, and Grey Rider is going to take out Eddie. Sorry, Serial's going to take out Eddie. I'll play Grey Abyss and make a token, and then Membership Drive and gain 2. And then I am going to Future Boost. That'll stay right there. I'll say check with 7. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Of course. Untamed. Play Fangtooth. Play Chelonia. Play Meliobi. In 1. Persistence Hunting. For Starlance. World Tree is Eddie. And I'm done. Fangtooth will kill the Great Rider.
Alright, so I'll forge. Oh, my keys are out of order. My keys are out of order. So I'm off tonight.
This whole damn room's out of order.
Alright, gonna say Starlight. I'm sorry, Sanctum. I'm gonna play Celestial Gorm. And I'm gonna Future Boost. I'll put that on the bottom. And then I am going to fight Chelonia. Fight. And it is your turn. I'll draw one. So you go ahead.
Say Starlance, I'll pick up the Archive. Play General Order. Select Preservation. Kills that Explorer. Technobabble, stun. Universal Translator. Together. Play Eddie, Archive, cross porpoises, and rage these two. I'm done. Oh, and a turn, Fangtooth kills that. And then General Order.
Okay, I'm gonna say Starlance. So, yeah, Starlance. I'm gonna Gorm. I could Future Boost before I Gorm, and I could also Ganymede Outpost.
Yeah,
So I'm not gonna Gorm quite yet. We're gonna Future Boost. We'll put that on the bottom. I'm going to play the Specialist Guthrak and draw. And then we're going to Ganymede Outpost them. An Archive 2. Then we're going to Gorm. And we're going to play Gruntwork. Red Alert, I guess. Play Navigator Ali. I'll play Ganymede Outpost and Future Booster. I'll capture on the Navigator Ali. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll forge. I'll say Starlance. I'll zap and do 2 damage to Navigator. I will play Triska, play Hawkins. Play the General Order. And your turn.
Alright, so General Order kills all the Starlance creatures, including yours. All right. I am going to put my archives into my hand. I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to befuddle you twice. I'll say Logos and then Star Alliance. We're going to Future Boost. I'm going to Sunk Cost. So draw. I'll say Logos. I guess Untamed was actually not a bad call either.
You put 3 Untamed artifacts in my hand, so yeah.
Okay, so no token, but I did draw a card. I'm going to Adult Swim, and then I'm going to play Guilt Spine and Kelp Binder. And go ahead, draw 3.
All right, I'll say Untamed and discard 3 cards. Your turn.
Okay, General Order kills these. I forge for 8. Sorry, for 6.
Hope you had your Myron brain ready for this.
I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Navigator Ali. Look at the top 3. Okay, put it back like that. Rogue Operation. Steal 2. Ganymede. Okay, Ganymede. He goes under. And it's your turn to draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw.
Alright, this explodes. I'll play Logos. Eddie. How's your catalog? Through your conjecture, I'll archive the top 2. I'm done.
Draw 1. Okay, gonna say I have so much deck manipulation. I'm gonna say Star Lance. Future Booster first. Okay, to the bottom. Gonna play Navigator Ali. Is gonna capture on himself. Let's go like that. Gonna play Specialist Guthrak, who's gonna draw. We're gonna play Comm Officer Gross. Go get Hings. We'll shuffle. Playing countertop over here.
There's some Magic players that if you showed them this deck,
They would
told
like
them this is what Keyforge was like.
Yeah,
they love that shit, right?
Yeah,
they love it.
like, oh my god, I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to get closer to winning. I can just look at cards and move them from zone to zone.
Yeah, it's ideal, really.
Okay, we're gonna play Navigator Ali. We're gonna play Kings. And we're gonna outpost the Guthrak and archive 2. And I'll tell you to go ahead, I will draw 5, and it is your turn. There's all kinds of draw a card freaks that are out there. Draw a card sickos.
I'll say logos.
They'll do anything to draw a card.
Reap, reap. Discard Bill Jordan, phase shift, selective preservation.
So for threes.
All the guys.
All the 3s are dead.
Done. Go 6.
Alright, how much in the archives do you have there?
I have 5.
A million, right?
Yep.
Does this doesn't actually stop you, so we have to. All right, we're gonna say we're gonna pick up my archives and say Starlance. Say Sanctum. I'm gonna future boost. Where were you? I need that in my hand. To the bottom of the deck. I'm going to play Revered Monk. I'm going to play Request Donations. We're going to make a token creature and it'll capture 2. We're going to Membership Drive. We'll make a token and then gain 2. I'm going to Ostentatious Mount this Revered Monk to here. I'm going to Absolve. And then Taxing Journey right here. And it is your turn. I will draw to tell you to go ahead.
Untamed. Play the Mississippi. Play Chelonia. Play Witch of the Dawn. Get Eddie back, gain 1. Play Ruin. Get 3. I am done. Check this out.
I'll say Starlance. I'm gonna Reap with the Explorer. Rogue Operation for 2. Reap. Discard Adult Swim. Play Red Alert. Future Boost to the bottom. Outpost to the bottom. So you check with 13. Tell you to go ahead, draw 4.
Okay, so Logos. Now phase shift together. Play Triska and this World Tree. Triska's gonna get me 1. Play Eddie to get 1. I'll fight this Explorer.
It was a befuddle.
I'll read. None.
Cards in archive.
6, 5. Oh, I need to play. I need to archive this. 6.
Okay. My keys cost 18.
Yes.
Alright. I didn't find the
Timoti.
Woo!
Oh man.
Because my out was
The upset.
playing Timoti.
The upset. DT best set?
I went 2-0 tonight, so.
Yeah. Over well.
It's because Red Alert is bad in that matchup.
Yeah.
I think that is why you won, is because the only way for this deck to wipe the board is Red Alert.
Yep.
So
It's only a minor setback from Iron. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe it gets skunked.
I don't think it gets skunked. I think if I play more than one Befuddle in that game, I think I probably win.
Or Befuddle in like not the same turn.
Befuddle on the same turn in that instance was fine because
yeah.
because I had hit you with the Gorm, right?
Yeah.
So you had like a very clunked up hand. There was a good chance you were going to have to like play all that garbage anyway, right? So the only question, so you came out, you had a really dumb, like when I when I hit you with the first Abyssal Sight, your Untamed hand was really stupid, right? Like really stupid.
It was pretty good. That deck does put together some pretty consistently good Untamed turns, though. Really pretty consistently good turns in general.
I ended up using my Sanctum earlier than I wanted to in that game. So I think the problem is you got to the second key relatively uncontested. Like the second key was completely free. And then I drew into like the rogue operation and stuff. That would have helped. Yeah, it's possible I played the Sanctum stuff too early.
Ooh, Cryogenic Dagger. Ooh. And then the Stallion supplies Plutonium. We had played... No, we sleeved that one up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've played
with it before, though?
I've used this Logos.
Yeah.
So this Logos I was using in Alliance playtesting. Because it's double Tau, Data Forge, Dysania, double Neutron Shark, and a Replicator. Plus like some other stuff.
That Dysania actually is going to be very relevant.
Yeah.
In this pod, I think.
Oh, yeah. Dysania against
Myron, against Vervigig.
Yeah, against either of those decks.
Mm-hmm.
Something else the double befuddle let me do was forge underneath Eddie. I'd get through Eddie.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Moving on. Snakes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep.
Let's go around as done.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Hapsis, Sanitation Engineer, and Replicator. And draw 3. It's your turn.
Starlance, I'll play Survey.
We'll play around over here. The Shadow Council.
Got this away team. I'll play Commander Chan. Your turn.
What? Alright, gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Titan Guardian and Dysania. I'm gonna Reap with Sanitation Engineer. We're taking out the trash. Taking out Later Breaker Hill. You're out of here. Replicator is gonna Reap. He's gonna take out some trash too. City State Interest is not really trash, but and Hapsis, I think, just kills Gloriano's attendant. Awards itself and draws. I guess I could have drawn and then decided. Alright, go ahead. Draw 3, tell you. It's your turn.
Shadows. Lucky dice.
That's Amber.
Brad Penny. Still one.
Hey.
Shoulder Id. Reckless Rizzo. Mug Replicator. Your turn.
Check.
Check with 6.
Okay. I'm gonna say Shadows. I am going to play Bryn.
Was there no shadows in the last pod? Or in the last group?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna play Ronnie Risklocks.
That's a combo.
And then I'll play TMTP. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3. So go ahead. Lucky dice is your creature can't be damaged.
Cannot be dealt damage. Yep.
Cannot be dealt damage during the next turn. During your opponent's next turn.
Next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Dark Fairy. Gloriana's Attendant. I have the Savage Clash. I think I discard it because I don't want to just give you Brend. This is just a free key. So discarding that, I'm gonna play Ghost Talk here. I'm gonna Reap with Commander Chan. And then I'm gonna use another friendly creature to Reckless Rizzo and steal 2. And then I'm gonna Reap with Shoulder Id. And we'll go ahead and use the Lucky Dice.
Okay.
Your turn. Check with 9.
Alright, gonna say Logos. Gonna play Hologram Phone. Gonna Reap with Sanitation Engineer. Going to Reap. What kind of scaling you got over there? Nothing. That's what you got. Nothing.
Mastication.
Nothing. Okay. We're gonna play Neutron Shark. Neutron Shark is gonna hit the Titan Guardian and Rizzo.
You draw 2.
Draw. Mill. We keep going. We're gonna get Brend and we're gonna get the Dark Fairy. Steal 3. And keep going. We're gonna get Ronnie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to discard a card for the Sanitation Engineer earlier. It was gonna be Draco Praco because he sucks. All right, we're gonna get Ronnie and Commander Chan. And we keep going. Odoac. We'll get Dysania and Shoulder Ed. And we'll keep going. I think now it's Neutron Shark and the Ghost Hawk, and then I mill one last card, which is Telltale Vapors. All right. I'll say check with 10, and it's your turn. I will draw 1.
Unfortunate. I'll say Star Alliance. I'll subdue Hapsis. I draw. I'll subdue Sanitation Engineer.
Hey, oh my! You're no friend to the laborer, Justin.
No, not at all.
He has the most thankless job in the Crucible.
I'm also going to give access denied.
Jeez.
I capture 1. And observe you, Max. Your turn.
All right, so I will forge. Gonna say Shadow's gonna play Yancey Gang, discard Bad Penny, play J Venda, play Hugger Mugger, capture 1. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4.
Say Shadows. I'll Dark Wave.
So Venda, Sanitation Engineer, Hapsis is a mutant. Yancey Gang takes some damage. Hugger Mugger takes some damage.
Play the Shadow Cancel. I'll play Fidget. I'll play Tempting Offer on the Yancey Gang.
Bounce it, and I gain 1.
I get to draw a card. And I'll Reap a Bad Penny. Your turn. Check a 6.
All right, I guess I'm gonna say Shadows, and I'm gonna Reap with Hugger Mugger. And then I am gonna play No Safety in Numbers and deal 3 damage to each shadow creature. Red Penny will get shuffled on back in there. I'm gonna replay a Hugger Mugger, and then I'm gonna play Yancey Gang. And go ahead, draw 2.
Forge?
Yeah.
Say Untamed. Resurgence. Dark Fairy, as well as Ghost Talk. I'll play Song of the Wild. I'll Reap with Attendant. Capture 1. I'll play this Ghost Talk. Here. I'll Reap. 2. I'll play Glorion's Attendant. Play Dark Fairy. Your turn.
You're at 6.
Check with 6.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. Huggermire is going to fight Sakura Droid. And I'm going to Ronnie. And then Yancey Gang is going to fight the Dark Fairy, because I don't think I can give you that much amber. And it is your turn. I'll draw 1. So go ahead.
Untamed. Play Elvis Bear. Song of the Wild. Reap. Get 6. You have so many ambers over here. Oh my god. They're strewn into the middle of Marvel Champions tokens. We have a game we haven't played in literally 1 year.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's probably been more than a year. I'm gonna capture 1.
Alright, I'll Forge.
Check with 11.
I could have played Team TP like 7 out of the 10 turns of this game.
Yeah, but you played it earlier. So.
I'll say Logos. No, what I'm saying is I could have played Team TP and it would have been fine. Like most of the game. Most of the game, it would have been pretty good. I'll play Telltale Vapors. And draw. And lose. No, what I'm saying is I could have played it.
Played into it, is what I'm saying.
Because I could have played it multiple times during that game. And it would have been good.
Boom.
I never took a Saurian turn.
What the hell? Yeah, Odoak would have been really good. At least earlier in the game. I probably couldn't have dealt with it, actually.
I mean, I don't know how that matchup plays out. Because I think there are lots of draws that Jenna has that are good into what you have. It's got like a little bit of removal. But the deck generated a lot of amber. I mean, that was why we grabbed it, right? We were like the expected amber.
It was the most expected amber, I think, in our whole collection.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how much amber did I steal? I stole not an insignificant amount. I stole a key's worth.
It was at least...
it was a key's worth.
4 off Ronnie's and 3 off Rend.
Yeah. plus
Plus whatever else.
plus Yancey Gang.
Yancey Gang.
So
All right, next round.
Worker.
Those two.
Okay. This is the one we did not play, right?
That's a brand new Vaultmaster deck?
This is a brand new Vault Masters.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Brand new Vault Masters. We discovered this after we started a Vault Masters tournament, and this definitely should have been played in it
Very exciting.
compared to some of the decks that we saw.
What am I on? I'm on AOA. Miss a step. Miss a step. Miss a step. Oh, this is the Gengar Knot.
Yeah, it's the double Gengar.
Double Gengar Knot. Might makes right. Yeah, this
Like
deck
a
looks
Grub Buggy.
cool. Yeah, it's got a Grunt Buggy. Woo!
It's like a crazy good. It's like a alliance. It's a post Martian Generosity Nerf Alliance AOE.
It's got double Gauntlet Command
Yeah,
and Into the Fray.
yeah.
Huh. But its only creatures are Germinaut, Foozle, Gengar Chieftain, Gengar Chieftain.
Yeah.
In Brobnar, at least. This is Smith.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting deck. Jamming with Mortani. Cat jamming. It's got Hadroth's Wall. I didn't realize that. Hadroth's Wall changes everything. Well, it makes the Grunt Buggy more relevant because like all the creatures in discs like Tourette.
Yeah, there's a lot of 2-power. Yeah.
Yep. What you do?
I'm a Krasosaurus, yeah.
Krasosaurus me. Yeah. Double Eddy. Yeah. Double Mix. Yeah. Okay. Nine.
12.
I think this is a mulligan.
Yeah, I'm going to mulligan as well. Want to see some of that logo sufficiency. All right, you ready to make that guy mad?
Yes.
I'm going to phase shift the Xanthix Harvester, and it's your turn. I'll draw two.
Play up Bade and Mother North Elf.
Their combo.
Yeah. A little bit.
All right, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to discard Dexter, and I'm going to play Replicator. And it's your turn. I'll draw two. So you go ahead.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Screech Bomb. I'll play Might Makes Right. I'll play Drummernaut. That's other Drummernaut. I can't play it.
Just bounce forever.
So I'll just discard it. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Eddie, and archive a card. And then the Replicator is going to reap and copy the Xanthix Harvester. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
Robner. Chieftain. Fight Eddie. Let's get the things ready here. Does Into the Fray help me at all?
No.
It doesn't, right?
No.
Okay, I'll discard it.
It'd help you if you have like a Lollop or something, right? Because then the Lollop just goes kills everything on the board, and then
I'll reap with Dremernaut. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play Ganger Chieftain. Fight Replicator. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play Ganger Chieftain. 3. Fight Harvester. 3. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play Ganger Chieftain. 4. Ready. Reap. 4. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play it. 5. Ready. Reap. 5. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play it. Ready. Reap. 6. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. That was 6, right? That was actually 6 on the Ganger Chieftain, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't.
The
play
Ganger
again.
Chieftain was 1 ahead of the Dremernaut.
I guess I just hold it. Yeah, that's fine. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Ulick Megamouth. I'm going to destroy them all, Dremernaut, and Screech Bomb. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
Play Dis. Misery Exploit. Hecatomb. Exhume. The Dremernaut. Your turn. Check a 7.
Okay. I am going to say Saurian. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'm going to play Monument to Shrix, an Auto Legionary, and Hoplites Dory, and Krasosaurus.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Pax Sariana. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Brother. Grunt Buggy. Ganger Chieftain.
This is elusive.
We'll fight there. Ganger Chieftain. Fight there. Reap with Dremernaut. That's 2 chieftains. 1 knot. Pick up Ganger Chieftain. Play Ganger Chieftain. Fight.
Okay. Elusive.
Play. Fight.
Wards.
Play. Fight.
Dead.
4. Play. Reap. And that was all my Ganger Chieftains. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Kaboom. Then play Zizix in a mix. And it's your turn. Drop a chain. Draw 2.
+3.
She was worded.
She was worded. Yeah.
+2.
+1 for Grunt Buggy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Rob, I'll play Foozle, I'll play Chieftain, Fight Mix. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Wild Wormhole for Citizen Tricks. I'm gonna play Sutterken and Eddie. I'll drop chain and draw 4. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Sanctum. Play Shield, Shale, I'll fight Sutterken. Your turn.
Is that good deck destroy artifacts?
Probably not.
No. Okay, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Mother Gun with a capture. I'll capture on Zizix. I'll play Ulik Megamouth. And then I'm gonna Reap with Zizix the Mini. And I'm gonna show you Prefectus Ludo. I'll slam him in the archives. And we'll get 3 counters on Zizix. Drop chain, draw 3, tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Shadow of Dis.
Alright, my creature text is blank.
Play Charette. Play Shoulder first.
Okay.
Then play Charette. Alright, your turn.
My creature text is blank. We're gonna say Logos. I'm gonna read with Eddie. I'm gonna play Armadrone and Novu Dynamo. And I'm gonna BDQ. We're gonna get Armadrone, Chael, Ulik, Charette, I think that's it. And then I'll play Archon's Callback and draw 5. And it is your turn.
Very good. I'll say Dis. Play Dust Dump. Fight Eddie. Pain reaction. There. Your turn.
Right, Novu Dynamo is going to pitch a phase shift.
Archon's Callback is cool. It's just like, it's so rarely
Good.
Yeah.
Is very rarely good.
But it's cool.
We're gonna say Dis. Sorry, Mars. I'm gonna play Battle Fleet. I'm gonna show you 2, so I'm gonna draw 2. I'm gonna Mother Gun and blast the Schuler. I am gonna have Zizix fight the Gengar Chieftain. Takes 5. shows you citizen tricks, grows. Well, play a Mindworm and a Zizix. And it is your turn. Draw this, and then shuffle and draw. And so I'll say check with 7.
Sanctum, Spirit's Way.
Alright, everything with 3 or more?
Yeah.
Okay. So Manovu, Citizen, Zizix, and also other Zizix.
And then destroy each elusive creature.
No, my Mindworm.
And then play a Bond, and I'll play the Grey Rider. And I'll reap.
Alright, so I'll forge for
7.
7. Okay.
Check with 8.
All right, I'm going to put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say, Saurian.
Flip that key.
Oh, yeah.
Just seeing who was paying attention.
All right, we're going to use Monument of Shrix because I have a dead Citizen of Shrix. Citizen of Shrix in your discard pile. Move 1 from any player's pool to Monument of Shrix instead.
You can forge from that.
Yes, that's correct. And spend Amber on it as if it were in my pool. Stomp the Grey Rider. Six-Zipper Tyrannosaurus Vemos. Play Citizen Shrix, Exalt and Steel. Play Praefectus Ludo, play Consul Primus, play Chaosodon. I'm going to animate the Auto Legionary, then play Chaosodon. Okay, your turn. I will draw 3. Say to go ahead.
I'll say this. I'm going to reap with Dust Imp. I'm going to play a Yerk. And discard Golden Aura. And I'll play Unlock the Gateway.
Okay, so this goes to my pool.
It was gone. Alright, your turn. Check with 9.
I'm gonna say Mars. And I'm gonna play Ulik at 2 mixes. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Sanctum. Wall. Blinding Light. Your turn.
Gonna say Logos. Gonna play Armadrone, Sutterkin, Phase Shift, Pax Ariana.
It's not good. It's not good.
Wild Wormhole. A Dexter. Your turn. Draw 5.
Play Gauntlet, play Smith. Your turn.
Okay. Gonna say Logos. Gonna play Replicator, Eddie, little archive. We're gonna reap with Sutterkin and draw 5. It's
Yeah,
happening!
I don't know what I do now.
It's happening!
I don't think I can possibly get another key.
It's happening! We'll play Eddie and Archive. And we're gonna phase shift. Battlefleet. I'm gonna show you 3. I'm gonna draw 3.
What? You do that first?
Yeah, draw these. And the replicator to copy the Sutterkin. Woo!
I'm just gonna concede.
Oh
More
no!
fun.
No!
I literally have nothing to do between turns. Nothing relevant can come out of my hand.
I gotta draw another one. Hang on, I gotta draw another one.
So.
I'll play as Nova Dynamo, and then I'm gonna play Archon's Callback and draw 5. Oh, oh yeah.
You can read first.
Yeah.
I think Vaultmaster swept AOA. In that case, then, right? Which isn't super surprising, but it is what it is. I only have 1 key there too. Then 1, 2, 3.
Really
4.
clamp down
Yep,
on that second key.
It did in fact sweep.
It is going to be cool every set to see
How the sets are matching up, right?
Yeah.
Like that. All right, last game.
There goes the ante. Bergthora.
That's the Nutso Mars.
Guildhead Spinner.
I think AOA was the only one that was it was endangered of the sweep too. I think everything else is split by this point because could have got the last Grim Myers matchup. We'll check again though before the end of the stream.
Yeah, I knew that deck was sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So is that something else that deck can do? You may not have picked up because I drew it at like random times during that game. If you Krasosaurus and you put the Hoplite Story on it, and then you play some Saurian stuff to the left of it, and make it the biggest creature, you can then 6-zipper Tyrannosaurus it. Which I think the deck can probably do fairly consistently, because you were like in the danger zone of me doing that again based off of like how many cards I had seen.
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty likely actually.
The Krasosaurus was in my archives, right? And so
yeah, that would have been really easy actually.
They had a bajillion. If you don't do anything to my logos, I think I draw the whole deck on the next turn, and then at that point, it doesn't matter what I get. I think I have to invent ways to lose the game.
Right. I could see a Vaultmaster's deck winning this tournament as well. Any one of the Vaultmaster's decks we have in here are pretty
They're
cracked.
pretty stacked.
Yeah. Hex Oriana is so insane. Boy, that's a good card.
It's really good when all your creatures are good.
Yeah, and you're the only one that has creatures on the board too.
The thing is like Pax Sauriana, outside of like Scholar tokens
Yeah.
and like Legionary Trainer, the Saurians are just dog shit and Wood's Exchange, right? All right. You rolled like 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is it?
No. Okay.
All right, so I'm going first. I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to play Helmsman Spears with a discard card. I'm going to discard Distant Void Prober. Unfortunately, you don't have anything to do with that right now, so draw. Tell you to go ahead.
Easiest poison wave of my life. Show yourself. Your turn.
All right, I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Brawling Grounds, and this card is absolutely broken in my opinion, right?
Yeah, it's pretty broken.
Omni, for the remainder of the turn, each time a creature is destroyed in a fight, its controller discards a random card from their hand. I'm going to discard Memorialize the Fallen, which is each player loses amber equal to the number of creature cards in the discard pot. Also a very powerful card. The least powerful card that I'm going to play today is Cacophonous Riot, ready and enrage a creature in each of its neighbors. So I'll just ready and enrage the Shadow Self there. I don't have a creature to use that on, so go ahead.
Here, I'll play Logos, play Howling Pit. I'll play Lab Work. Your turn.
All of our hand sizes are bigger. Okay, we're going to say Mars. We're going to play UFO. Discard. Shrink Ray Tech. I'll put Shrink Ray into my hand. I'm going to play Gwen so that the Shadow Self is -3.
I love that card too.
Yeah, that card's really good. I'll play Shrink Ray Tech and target Yixel, and I'll get the UFO here.
Yeah.
And put that in the archives.
God, this card's good too.
And we're
Mars
gonna
is so dumb.
play Ironix Rebel.
Oh, it's so
ready.
stupid. It's so dumb.
We're gonna reap with this guy who's gonna get archived, and then the Shrink Ray Tech is gonna reap, and the Shadow Self will get -2. The Shadow Self is 4 power currently, but I didn't actually kill it. So
Too big.
I'll draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
There, I'll say Logos. I'll pick up the archive. I'm sorry, Untamed.
Yep.
I'll play Full Moon. I'll play Fertility Chant.
Ooh.
I will play Dew Fairy. I'll play Chota.
Okay.
I'll gain 1, lose 1, and then Forge. And done. You Forge as well.
Okay. I'm trying to determine if it's worth taking another Mars turn here. I suppose it is. I'll put my archives into my hand, and I'll UFO for Felix. Play Felix. I'm supposed to have an extra card in my hand. I forgot the Howling Pit. Shrink Ray Tech is going to reap and shrink the Dew Fairy. We're going to reap with the Ironix Rebel. And we're going to play target Yin Ziddle.
Ixodil?
Yin
Ziddle?
Yinziddle. Yinksiddle?
Yinxiddle?
Yinksiddle.
We have to decide what to call him now.
Archive. I guess we'll go with the Distant Void Prober. And it is your turn.
Shadows. Bait and switch. Deal 1. I'll play Poison Wave.
Okay. Dead. 2.
Play Umbra. Fight.
Got him.
Your turn.
All right, we're gonna say Starlance. We're gonna play Bad Chemistry. Stun each creature that shares a house with one or more of its neighbors. This card is very good.
Jeez.
I'm gonna play Essence Entangler here. Capture here. Discard. I guess I'll discard Burn the Stockpile. I'll play Unprepared, choose a house, stun each creature of that house, also Untamed. And then we're going to play Event Horizon. Discard cards from the top of your deck to discard an action card or run out of cards. Into the Warp. Each player discards the top card of their deck. Destroy each creature that shares a house. Mars. Logos. Well, that didn't work out. Okay. Alright, let's check with 7. It's your turn. I'll draw 5.
Okay. Untamed. Snufflegator, Unstun. Vigor.
Oh my god.
Gain 1. Niflate. Your turn.
Forge. I did not draw my card for Howling Pit again. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Doing it right now.
Doing it right now. Okay. Alright, gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Pyro and Comm Officer Palik and Strength from Diversity. Each friendly non-Star Alliance creature captures 1. Alright, it's your turn. I will draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Logos. Library access.
Uh-oh.
Library of Babel. Draw. Type mechanic. Draw. Spectral Tunneler. Draw. Dimension Door. Draw. Neurosiphon. Draw. I'm done. Check with 7. Need 5.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobdar. I'm gonna play Mournful Barn Burner. I'm gonna reap with Comm Officer Palik. No, a friendly creature. We'll capture onto this guy. I'm gonna play Earthshaker. Destroy each creature with power 3 or less. And then I'm gonna play Thunderdell and Omar Skullface. And it is your turn. I will draw 3 until you draw 4 until you go ahead.
I do Forge?
Yeah.
Over 5. Good. May I see your discard pile? Please. Okay. Untamed. I'll maybe create the Grand Alliance Council.
Okay.
You can keep the Earthshaker. I'll Cooperative Hunting, do 3 damage to the Earthshaker. We take him out. The math's too perfect. I'll discard Key Charge. Your turn.
I'm going to put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to discard the Distant Void Probe versus Scrap, and enemy creature captures 1 from its own side. I'm going to choose the Shadow Self. I'm going to Omni the Brawling Grounds. I'm going to play Nameless Horror. I'm going to play Grabber Jammer. I'm going to Mars first the Nameless Horror into the Shadow Self and kill it. And discard a card at random from your hand. And then I'm going to Mars first into the Snufflegator. Discard a random card from your hand. Discard. Discard. Alright, so check with 6. Draw, shuffle, draw 3.
Nexus, Asp, Thief.
Where's the Earthshaker?
The Plague Wind.
All right. Draw. Forge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Note how I played 4 just guys. I had the Nerve Blast. The Nerve Blast was the one.
Oh,
the
okay.
big hit.
Okay. This game?
Like that was your third key?
That's my third key?
That's game then. That's game.
Did I forget that I forged a key in there?
That's game. I forgot you forged a key. Alright, there you go. Alright. 2. No, it had 2. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the standings after round 1. Alright. So, Woe wins. Woe is 1, 2, 2 and 2. So against DT, Woe is 2 and 2. Worlds Collide versus Mass Mutation. We got 1, 1 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 2. So even split on Worlds Collide Mass Mutation as well. Vault Masters versus AOA. 1, 2, 3, 4-0. 4-0. And then I believe Grim Reminders versus Kodo was 3 and 1, right? Yep, 3 and 1. So, pretty interesting breakdown there. Kind of not surprising. Will we see AOA sweep any set?
AOA traditionally did not awful versus Worlds Collide.
True. Yeah, that's very possible. Let's see, what do we got next time? Round 2 is AOA versus Grim Reminders.
Okay.
And then Coda versus Woe, Mass Mutation versus Vault Masters, DT versus Worlds Collide.
Those are random, thank you.
So, that's how it's going to shake out next time.
So AOA, so it's going to be all the AOAs versus Grim Reminders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Worlds Collide versus what?
Versus DT.
Okay.
Mass Mutation versus Vault Masters and Coda versus Woe.
DT usually overperforms versus Worlds Collide because the decks are very board heavy, right?
Yeah.
And DT is decent at controlling boards usually. So the good DT decks are really good at controlling boards.
We might take a sorcery break tomorrow because I kind of want to play some more sorcery.
Yeah, it's been fun. I really liked the changes to the cube.
Yeah, I want to see what else we can do with it. So we might do that tomorrow and then come back to Keyforge on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching.
Yeah, and
Good
we
luck
may
stream.
have notification about shipping tomorrow too, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh,
like
God.
right.
Oh jeez.
They might just tell it because they said they were targeting January 15th. That's
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Right. That is tomorrow.
That's
We're going to
tomorrow.
hire someone else to do our stream for us.
Yeah.
To do more streams. All right. Thanks for watching.
All right.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.